There are chemicals in drinking water across the United States that you can't see, smell, or taste, but they may still be in your water. These chemicals are called PFAS, and they're often referred to as forever chemicals. And once you understand why they're called that, you'll see why so many people are concerned about them. So let's talk about what PFAS are, why they matter, and what you can actually do about them. Here at Safe Home, we believe that everyone deserves a simple way to learn about their water. And PFAS has quickly become one of the most important things homeowners should understand. PFAS stands for per and polyfluoroalkyl substances. They are a group of synthetic chemicals that have been used in manufacturing since the 1940s. Even though they've been around for that long, they only started popping up on the collective drinking water radar in 2016 as an emerging contaminant. So they've been around for over 70 years. PFAS have been used to make products that resist heat, oil, stains, grease, and water. Because of that, they've been used in a huge number of everyday products like non-stick cookware, water-resistant clothing, food packaging, stain-resistant carpets, firefighting foam, industrial manufacturing, all kinds of stuff. So even though most people have never heard of the term PFAS, these chemicals have actually been around for decades. What makes PFAS such a serious issue in drinking water is that they don't break down naturally in the environment like most chemicals. Most chemicals eventually degrade over time, but PFAS do not. They can remain in soil, groundwater, and the human body for extremely long periods of time. Because of this persistence, they're often called forever chemicals. And over time, PFAS can accumulate in the environment and in our bodies. PFAS contamination is often associated with industrial sites, landfills, airports, military bases where firefighting foam was used, and manufacturing facilities. These chemicals can actually move through soil and certainly also groundwater and eventually end up in private wells and public water supplies. That's why PFAS contamination has been found in water systems all across the United States. Exposure to PFAS through drinking water has been linked to a number of potential health effects, including hormonal disruption, reduced immune system effectiveness, increased cancer risk, developmental effects in children. This is why PFAS has become such a major public health concern in recent years. And the crazy thing is that they're still learning the long-term effects of PFAS exposure because we only recently even learned that PFAS existed. So if PFAS is getting so much attention, what should homeowners do? The first step is finding out whether PFAS is even in your water. It's not a guarantee. There are a lot of water supplies out there that haven't been impacted by PFAS. And there's no reason to invest in expensive filtration equipment for a contaminant that may not even be present in your water. So test first, then decide what to do. Currently, the only way to know if PFAS are in your water is through laboratory testing. At Safe Home, we offer a water test kit specifically designed to detect 18 different PFAS compounds. You simply purchase the kit, collect your water sample, send it into our laboratory, and we provide you with an easy-to-read lab report. Our customer support team is also available to help you understand your results and what steps to take next. If PFAS are detected in your water, you can then take your report to a filtration professional and choose a system that fits your specific situation. Not all filtration systems remove PFAS equally well, which is why it's important to match your filtration system to your actual test results. Testing first helps you make a much more well-informed decision. At Safe Home, we're on a mission to give people a simple way to learn about their water. Providing access to reliable PFAS testing is now a key part of that mission. Because remember, when it comes to PFAS, you can't see it, you can't smell it, and you can't taste it. The only way you know if it's in your water is to test for it. Period.